putting the plugs in. He done got all them in. This side here's got the header on it, so it's a little harder for him, but he's getting it.
I'm not even looking. Wait, which way?
You're right. Turn it this way. Turn to your right. You're working on a small block 350 motor.
Yeah, it is. It does look like a
Small block Chevy.
Huh?
Small block Chevy.
Yeah, it does look like a small block.
Or if you want to be technical, you say engine instead of motor.
I'll say motor.
Yeah, everybody usually says motor.
Engine.
Motor is really an electric motor. Like
Engine is nice though.
Yeah, engine is for the you know, the professionals. That's what they say.
This motor does look small, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a small block. Small block Chevy.
Oh, this is going to be hard because it's going to have to go.
Yeah, the next one's going to be tougher. Yep, it's up under there. Right here.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be easier because I got little hands and you got big.
Yeah. All right.
That's going to be really hard.
Grab you another
Where'd
plug.
it go? It's hiding from... More of them. Okay, that one's going to be hard. It's because it's going all the way back there.
Yeah. That one will actually be pretty easy. He ain't got no shoes on either. Roughing it for real. Got to get used to crawling under the hood of these trucks, man.
Oh, there it is. Bro. Where is the hole of this?
Over there building a toy barn for Christmas. Alright, what's going on, everybody? So, back out here, gonna fool with this C10 some more. Little man helped me out on it the other day. He helped me get the plugs and stuff back in it, and it was kind of funny. But yeah, he helped me get the spark plugs back in it, so we got all that done. Now we just gonna go over everything, start putting it all together. So in the last video, we went over everything, rockers and stuff, did a compression check, realized we got 2 cylinders low on the back. I think one was 120 and the other one 160. All the other cylinders were around 220 up to 250 psi compression, so it'd be a pretty healthy motor if it wasn't for them 2 back cylinders low. But I'm hoping after it runs for a little bit, maybe we can get them to come around. It's a pretty fresh motor. It hasn't been ran much. It's just been sitting for a long time, so it looks like it's old and wore out. But yeah, I got her timed and everything, so all that should be good. Got the plugs in. Only thing we got to do, get the cap on it, get it wired up. But we have a little problem with this cap and button here. As you can see, the button is pushed down in the cap and looks like it's kind of wore into the cap a little bit. And the cap itself, the cap might be all right, but we're gonna have to replace that button right there, or we ain't gonna have no contact. And that's probably one reason it wasn't running very good the few times I did have this motor running. Plus the timing was way out on it. It was pretty far out. So between the timing being off and that right there, I wasn't expected to run very good. Yeah, talked to the dude that owns the truck. All the stuff's under warranty, so he's gonna get all that replaced. But I do believe I got a cap or button in the shed there somewhere that we can probably use for the time being, just to try to fire this thing up. All right, so we dug around there in the shed. I got plenty of distributors, but I ain't got many caps. The only caps I have super coils on them, and I didn't feel like trying to fight the damn plug wires on there, so I just robbed the one off my daddy's truck for the time being. We might have to find some more wires too, because these here are pretty damn rough. Like every damn one of them is either burnt or chewed up by a rat. So looks like we need plug wires too. Oh man. Well, looks like we're gonna be robbing the plug wires off of here too. Hell, I forgot I gotta bolt that damn header up too. I gotta find some bolts. Hell, it looks like dang. Looks like I'm gonna need to chase them threads out too. Yep, them don't look that good. That header was already off whenever I got the truck here, so I don't know where the damn bolts to the headers are. So I'm Gonna have to find some header bolts too. Go through here with this. Make sure all these threads are chased out. Alright. Got all them chased. Let's see if I can get this header back up here without busting the spark plug. Got a few header bolts here. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna get one in the back. Is that possible? I think I got it. Yep. I got one more here. Oh crap. I ain't got no gaskets. But if we can get it to fire up and it seems to run alright, you know, then we'll worry about putting gaskets on it and getting more header bolts, putting all the header bolts in it, gaskets, all that good stuff. But for now, we just want to bolt it up good enough to where we can crank it and it ain't shooting flames everywhere. Now we just need plug wires, hook up the battery and hope it's not dead. Probably is dead. So, alright. That's gonna be one. Might need some shorter plugs too. These are touching the headers. Get the wire on there. And it ain't even all the way on there. Alright. I got the damn hood latch digging into my stomach. Goodness gracious. Clip on there, you bastard. We got headers bolted up. This one over here is good. It ain't been took off. Cap on, distributor. You need to tighten it down a little bit. We got her all wired up. We got no belt or nothing on it, so we got no water or nothing, which we ain't gonna let it run long if it does run. Oh yeah, I need to put a couple bolts in this valve cover too. We got the main feed line unhooked from the fuel pump from whenever I did the compression test, so we're gonna leave that undone. That way we ain't sucking up no bad gas if it does have any in it. All we want to do is try to fire it up, let it run for 15-20 seconds maybe, and then if it seems like it's running all right, then we'll worry about gas and gaskets and all that good stuff afterwards. But let's see if we got any juice. Okay, yep, we got a little bit of juice, got a little bit of power, so that's a plus. I don't know if this thing is gonna turn over good or not. This starter was already kind of weak sounding just when I did the compression test in the other video without any plugs in it, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, actually sounds about like it did actually. Alright, so yeah, let me get some gas and then she should make noise. Gotta hold it up some more. Alright,
that's where the gas goes?
Yeah, you got it? I'm gonna fill the bowl up. Well, I'm gonna fill the bowl up and spill half of it. Try to fire it up.
Alright.
Hold on. I forgot I still got the damn throttle all the way down from doing the compression test. Alright, got the throttle. Oh man. Looks like the accelerator pump is either gone or completely collapsed. Wait, what the hell is going on here? This ain't even where it's supposed to be. Well, poured some down anyhow. Let's put the timing about right there. Alright, go ahead and try it. Alright, hold on. She ain't liking that. Yeah, let me back it off some.
It almost started.
Try it again.
Yeah, right, that was loud. That actually sounded pretty good.
Yeah, let me, hold on. Don't mess with it. I'm gonna try to fool with this carburetor. Let's see if we can make it, if it's squirting anything. Okay, it is working a little bit. You got it? Hold on. Yeah, back her back down a little bit. I think we're gonna have to shim that starter a little bit more. Yeah, let's try choking a little bit. Most old girls like being choked anyhow. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, she finally busted off. I'm gonna have to shim that starter a little bit more. But I guess she liked being choked after all. We're gonna try to fire it up again. Oh hell. Looks like we're leaking out. Better hurry up. Go ahead and try it. Alright, hold on. Turn the timing down a little bit more. That's what I'll do. Maybe that'll help it from trying to kick back like that. Oh man, just dump the gas out. We'll idle her up a little bit. Timing down, idle up. See what that'll do.
He sprayed.
Yeah, let me turn that choke off now.
Huh?
Alright, let's try again. Don't sound too bad, I don't guess. But it ain't gonna run very long with this carburetor the way it is. The accelerator pump is about half collapsed, leaking all the gas out. So that ain't gonna work. Alright, got some more gas here. Instead of filling the bowl up, I'm just gonna pour a little down her throat. See if I can get it to bust off. And then I might try to do the little hover there. She just ain't gonna do it. I don't want to eat the damn flywheel and start her up. I guess that's gonna be it for this evening. It's starting to get dark on me anyhow. But at least we did get it to bust off. I was hoping to get it to fire off one more time. I was wanting to check the oil pressure on it, see what kind of oil pressure it had. But I guess we'll worry about that after we get the starter shim, carburetor, and all that crap figured out. So once we got some parts and all, we'll come back at it. Alright, so it's been a few days since the last fool with her. But I believe I left off with needing to shim the starter again. So I got some more shims over there. I'm gonna go grab a couple. I'm gonna do that. And then I got some more carb cleaner and some carb parts, accelerator pumps, and some new gaskets and stuff. We're gonna pull the carburetor off, try to clean it out real good, get the accelerator pumps fixed, and get this little arm here bent back straight so it'll actually pump. I don't even know if we need a back one, but I did. I bought two. I don't know if we need it. I don't know. Kind of seems like it might pump. But yeah, we're gonna shim the starter, clean the carburetor, and then I guess we'll be ready to try to fire it up again. Alright, see if we can get this thing to work for a little while again. I talked to the owner of the truck. He said he used to have the paperwork and all on this motor. He talked to his dad about it, and he said he thinks, if he remembers correctly, that it's a 13-to-1 compression, which that might make sense because I was watching that old man's garage, and he just built a 400 on there, and or 421, something like that. But he said that his pump's 250 psi on every cylinder, not just one. But he said his is 250 psi on compression tester, and it makes 13-to-1 compression, so that would make sense. I told the guy that owns the truck he's probably gonna have to get him a mini starter, a high torque mini starter for high compression motors, because these stock starters just won't do it. Pulled the wrong bolt out. Sitting here talking, wasn't paying attention. Dadgummit, damn thing is still in my socket again. Might do away with the thinnest one there and put these two thicker ones on it. I'm gonna try that. There we go. Got her on there, so let's go see if she'll work. That sounds a little bit better, but it's still not 100%. But I think we're gonna leave it right there for now. Let's see if we can get the carburetor working. Got the carburetor pulled off. Got the arm for the accelerator pump bent back straight the way it's supposed to be. So now it'll pump like it should. Got a new accelerator pumps in it. Still got to do the gaskets and clean it out. All right, she's back on. Just need to get a little gas, fill up the bowls, and then we'll see what she'll do. All right, we probably ain't gonna get but a few starts before this daggone starter goes acting up again. All right now. Well, it acts like it ain't firing now. Give her a good dose there. Yeah, I don't think she's firing. It don't sound like it. I don't know about y'all, but I didn't see no fire. Yep, no fire. Our air compressor's on. I don't know how good y'all can hear me, but yeah, she's not firing. And I'm willing to bet it's probably gonna be the control module and the distributor there. And them things are bad about going out, so we'll swap that out and see what that does. All right, I got sidetracked. Now it's getting dark on me, but found the control module, so I'm gonna at least swap that out real quick and see if we can get fire back. Damn thing's got water in it. Might be one of the problems. I'll go ahead and change this. Alright, now I'm gonna get something dried out with this. Damn, this thing got a lot of water in it. Got her all back together. We'll stick her screwdriver back in here. And see what she'll do. See if we got fire now. Try to crank it. Huh? Try to crank it. Huh, still no fire.
Still do good on that?
Yeah. Still ain't got no fire though. I wonder if it's just too wet. Either way, it's done got a little too dark on me now, so we're gonna have to come back at it whenever it gets daylight. But it was full of water in there, so I don't know, it might just be too wet. Alright. So it's been a little while since we messed with old girl here. But as you can see here, we got ourselves a brand new high torque mini starter. We can turn this motor over. Had that one there laying around, but it wouldn't work. So we ordered one along with a bunch of other stuff for my C10 and Daddy's C10 and whatnot. I'll be seeing all that in another video eventually. But we got a new starter here. We got some shims and shit that I just dropped every damn where because my dumb ass had the bag open and didn't realize it. Oh, but anyway, we're about to get this rig put on here. It's got these types of starters have several different adjustments on them. You can turn this and that and all that kind of stuff, and it has different shims. You can shim this part and up in here and whatnot. So hopefully we don't have to do too much shimming, and she just fits and works, you know, first try. But we about to climb under here and see what we got. Yeah, pretty much the same as the one I had laying around. This one just wouldn't do nothing anymore. And this one's supposed to be good for up to 15:1 compression. If anybody's wondering, I think it's made by Professional Products or some crap like that. That's why it's all chromed out. It's kind of a cheaper end starter, but should work fine. It's what the budget allowed, so it's what we got. They did have some good brand names around the same price as this one, but they were all rated at like 10:1, 11:1 compression, which they might have been fine for this motor, but seeing as this thing has 250 psi on one of the cylinders, if we get all that across the board, you know, it's gonna definitely need a good starter to turn her over good. So this one's good for up to 15:1 or something like that.
so it should be good enough. You gotta find me something to lay on. I got my shop floor covering up a little something under here for a little something over there. All right. Well, at least I ain't gotta wrestle that 40-pound monstrosity up on there. Still got my little rigging, but if this starter works, then we're gonna have to make this permanent. Dang it. I thought this damn truck was higher off the ground than this. Oh man. I'm trying to hurry up and get this thing on so I can go get something to eat. I'm gonna go get me a big old piece of chicken or something. I'm about to starve to death. I don't even know if I can get this thing in here. I'm so damn hungry. Okay. Maybe I should hook the wires up first. I'm gonna take this damn hat off. I know that. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to put a starter on, but I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Moving around all over that way. Say, these wires gotta go this way. Can't go that way, because it won't hook up. Gotta go this way. Come on over here now. Bro, what the fuck? This damn wire's got that little clip on it to where on a stock starter it lines up and holds on. There we go. I got it. I got it. Where's my nuts? Where's my nut? I know where my nuts are. I just need a nut. Oh, there we go. Ha! I got it on there. Don't tell me I did that. Are you kidding me? Oh, God dang it. Put one of the wires through the damn transmission line. Ah! Oh, God. I had it too, man. I had it on there. I got one of the wires through the damn transmission line. So I screwed myself. So let's try again. Where's my nut? Where's the nut, bro? No. Oh, oh man, I'm having a breakdown over a starter. Oh, damn. I could have swore this truck was high off the ground. Oh, where's my freaking nut? There it is. Ah. What y'all doing, laughing at me? My son and his little friend sitting up there laughing at me. I didn't go through the transmission lines this time. Alright, and then the solenoid wire, I can just clip it on there. I found a hole. I'm gonna find another bolt. Found this. I'll need that later. Need that later. Need you now. I need you now. More than ever. Need you now. More than ever. You know what? Let me make sure I got that bolt started a little bit better than that. I think we'll go in this one. Or was it this one? Or was it this one? Yeah, it was that one. What the hell? Oh, I cleaned the damn threads out. Why ain't it going? Can't tell if the threads are shot or not. I guess I'm gonna have to pull it down and chase that damn thread out. Damn. Yeah, it don't look too good, honestly. Alright, let me go get a tap. And this, my friends, is how a 10-15 minute starter job turns into 2 hours. It's in there. I don't like how damn close to you freaking wires and crap is at the starter though. I'm at the headers. Like the damn wire clips right there. You can always see. Yeah, right there. And it's right by the damn exhaust and crap. Alright, it's hooked up though, so let's see what it'll do. I got a battery in her. She ain't shorting out. I don't see no smoke nowhere. So I guess one thing left to do now is hit the key. Looks like we got a little bird nest going on here. Loose connection. Alright, take 2. Where the hell are we clicking at? Sounds like we're clicking at the starter. Pretty sure it's our solenoid wire. It was barely on there. I'm gonna have to get it from the top side, kind of bend that clip out. But you can see our gears coming out. And it looks like it's meshing with the flywheel pretty good. Oh, let's see if I can get that solenoid wire on from up top a little better. I got her clipped all the way on there now, so let's see if it'll kick on now. Alright, take 3 or whatever the hell it is. Oh, come on now. What the hell? The solenoid wire's a little loose. Let me try to clamp it down a little bit. That might be a little tighter now. So close. Come on. There it is. Nope. Come on. Get your ass on there. I guess I might have closed it up too much. Damn, now I won't go back on. Like it. Oh! And oh! What the fuck? I think I got it, y'all. Oh! Oh man, I still got to get that. I still ain't got the wire all the way on there, the solenoid wire. I got it. I bit down on it with my teeth and got it a little bit tighter, but I got it too tight, so it ain't slid all the way on the clip. But it's on there enough anyhow. Yeah, she's turning over good. That sounds real good. Hell yeah. Finally a victory. Got the motor turning over good now. So now we can move on to the ignition. We got a new cap here, and got the coil and stuff swapped into it. Got a new button, new rotor. Got some new wires. And got some new plugs in the truck too. I'm gonna throw all this on here, see if she'll fire. The last time I tried to start it, it wasn't firing. Hell, this rotor here don't look too old. We got new stuff though, so we're gonna go ahead and put it all on here. Alright, well, that's on there. Now, put the cap on. There we go. That's plugged up. Now, I need some plug wires. Damn plugs don't. These spark plugs are freaking fat, dude. And the daggone rubber part don't want to slide up on them. Makes them look like they freaking pregnant. Alright, 1, 8, 4. Okay. I only got like half of them clipped on the damn spark plug. But maybe it'll be good enough. They look like they're pregnant. The daggone plugs are fat. The big old, it's got them big 13/16 plugs in them. Alright, let's hook the battery up and see if this thing will make any fire. If y'all seen the first video, you'll know this motor has a pretty good bit of compression. Number 1 cylinder pump 250 psi, and the other ones are a little lower, you know, 230, 220. And we had 2 on the back that was kind of low, but they might come around. But either way, this is a pretty high compression motor. I'd say at least 12 to 1. And all I got is a little bit of 93 with some octane booster in it. So if we get this thing to fire up and run, I'm gonna turn the timing way down on it as far as I can, and we ain't gonna be revving the crap out of it or nothing like that. We're just gonna let it run for a minute just to see how it does, and then we're gonna shut her down because I don't want to run it too long on pump gas. Really don't want to run it at all on pump gas, but it shouldn't hurt it to fire up and just idle. All right, battery hooked up, making good connection. Daggone clamps there, they all messed up, so we had to go with the good old trusty vice grips. We got good connection now. We got some fuel in there, so we about to see if she'll bust off. Okay. Sounds like it's trying. I guess I'll get the charger, put a charger on it, let it sit for a minute, and then we'll try again. All right, got battery charger hooked up. I waited about 3 minutes, decided that takes too long. So now we got the car hooked up with my tiny ass jumper cables that suck. So we'll let it sit here for another few minutes because them little jumper cables suck. And it takes forever to jump anything with them. But we'll let it sit for a minute and then see if she'll make some racket. Wow, that battery was a lot more dead than I thought. That son bitch is spinning over super fast. Don't sound like it's trying to fire now. Try it again, I reckon. Yeah, I don't think she's firing. Got one of the new plugs here. Somewhere to set her up at. Let's see if we get any sparkulating going on here. Any sparks? Oh yeah, we got a spark. Yeah, we got a spark. Alright, let me go over everything. We'll try again. Probably wouldn't hurt to go ahead and swap these plugs out. So I'm thinking old girl might just be really thirsty. You know what I mean? I mean, it's supposed to be a 383, high compression, big intake. So maybe she's just a thirsty old girl. Whoa, you leaking everywhere you ain't supposed to be leaking. See if that'll catch any attention. Well, I'll tell you what, might help if we had all the plug wires on. Okay, so pretty much like I figured, she's just a thirsty old girl. And that's pretty much all it is. She's just a thirsty old girl. Let's see if I can get this bowl filled up. I got a custom wooden spout thing here, you know, keep my gas from coming out. But it's got a perfect little pinhole right down the center of it. So we'll jam it in there real nice so it don't come out. Put this right here because I'm gonna spill some of it. And then we just tilt her over there and let her run out. We'll fill the bowl up. Got a little nice little stream coming out. Wood filtered fuel. It's filtered by nature, so it's economical, you know. It's very economical. Let's give her a little choke, you know, just a little. I don't think she likes being choked. A little bit longer. I hope we don't get an open flame somewhere. I want it idle. I know it's got enough in it to run for at least 10 damn seconds. Come on now. Playing with my feelings. I don't think it likes that timing. Okay, it stayed running 2 seconds longer. We'll see if I can maybe keep it running this time. think a accelerator pump ain't squirting like it should. Yeah, I might need to adjust on that a little bit. It runs a little rough. You try to give it gas. I might go ahead and change these plugs out. I know it runs now though. I didn't hear any bad noises or anything, which I mean it's open headers, you can't hardly hear shit. But sounds decent for the most part, I guess. Yeah, I guess we might try to throw these new plugs in here and then we'll see how she sounds with fresh plugs. Yeah, I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but my C10's been turned around. Fired it up yesterday for the first time in about 4 or 5 months. Drove her down the road, did a pretty good burnout, and then it died on me coming in the driveway out there. Damn fuel pump quit, so I'm burn up number 3 or 4 on fuel pumps. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I have got to get that crap figured out. I can't keep burning up fuel pumps. But anyway, let's get these plugs swapped out. Ow. Yeah, so you just got that big 13/16 plug like a damn old double hump head or power pack head or whatever he uses. I don't know what the gap is on these. It looks at least 40 or 50 thousandths. I guess I'll go grab a gap tool and we'll check them all. This being higher compression, I think the gap should be a little bit smaller. You know, like when you add in turbo or boost or nitrous, you usually close the gap up a little. So with high compression, it's about the same. You want to higher the compression, usually the smaller the gap you want to have. Usually with higher compression, you want a colder spark plug too. Yeah, we want to set them about 35. Try that. I just think 45, 50 probably a little too wide. Get all the plugs out. I figured that. That's why I brought a wrench. Can't get the socket on some of them because of the header tube. Alright, got all our plugs in, both sides, all the wires back on. Looks like we might have a little bit of an oil leak or something going on. A little wet right there. It's definitely oil. I don't know if it's coming out of the valve cover or oil pressure line somewhere. Looks like it might be coming out of the valve cover or something maybe. Anyway, carburetor, I just filled it back up so it's got fuel in it. So let's see how it runs now with fresh plugs. Alright now, don't be playing with me, acting like you ain't firing this shit. Might hook some fuel up to it. I got lines and all unhooked so it ain't sucking anything from the tank, because I don't know what in the hell is in the tank. I imagine it ain't good, but might try to run a line into that jug there or something just to see if we can get her to run and stay running for a little bit. All hoses are hard as a rock. All of them's gonna have to be replaced. All right, got a piece of hose on there running to the jug there, so I guess we'll see if it'll suck anything up. Back this timing down just tad a little bit more. Alright, that should make it a little easier to crank. I'd say she's running pretty damn good now. Damn, there's a freaking round port header gasket I needed right there. Hell yeah. Running pretty good. Still needs a little work and stuff. Well, at least we got it running. We got a hell of a oil leak going on. We'll have to get all that figured out. Get some higher octane fuel. Maybe a little bit colder plug. We should be about good to go. I didn't want to run it too much or rev it up too much with just that pump gas. Like I said, I got 93 with a little bit of octane booster in it. So I'm not sure how good our octane is, but I don't want to run it too much with that fuel in there. I'm gonna try to get some race fuel or something maybe this weekend, at least within the next week or two. The dude that owns the truck, he just had a baby, so it might be a week or so before he can do anything. But yeah, at least we got our starter on, got our ignition and all figured out. It's hitting on all 8, I can tell you that much. But yeah, it sounds pretty good for the most part, I'd say. But yeah, we got it running. That's mainly what I was wanting to do in this video. Now we just got to start tackling other stuff. Fuel lines. We ain't got none of this hooked up. No belts. We got all kind of stuff missing here and there. We got some wiring and stuff fixed over there. We got plenty of stuff to do on this old girl before she hits the road. But at least we got it running for now. That's the first step, you know. You got to get the damn thing running before you can drive it. I know a lot of people was asking if this thing had a solid cam in it or a hydraulic cam, and that's a good question because I'm not sure. I plan on maybe pulling the oil pan off of it one day and seeing if it is a 383. That's what it's supposed to be. But anyway, I reckon we're gonna end this one off right here, and then the next video we'll work on getting some other stuff swapped out and try to get it closer and closer to being able to be drove down the road. See what this thing will do. We definitely gonna have to get some higher octane fuel. Like I said, this thing's at least 12-to-1 compression, if not a little bit more. And I know from experience, it ain't hard to melt a piston down in a high compression motor. I had a 406 in that truck that was around 11.5 to 12-to-1, and I had some pump gas in it mixed with some 110, and I still melted a piston down in it. Now granted, I was at about 6,500 RPM whenever I did that and not idling, but yeah, you can definitely still do it though. So we're gonna have to get some higher octane, figure out some oil leaks, get some other stuff fixed, but at least we got it running anyhow. It sounds pretty good. I don't hear no major racket or anything like that. We'll have to get some exhaust on it eventually too, but all that'll be in another video. I reckon we're gonna end this one off right here. Y'all just let me know what y'all think about it. We'll see y'all on the next one. Later.